You love sports cars, we love sports cars. You love engines, we love engines. That's what being a petrolhead is. Now in today's world, that term is really being thrown around a lot because it is going up against EVs and everything. But today we're checking out something different. Today we're checking out the MG Cyberster because we want to see, is this really the future of what a sports car is? And honestly, maybe with these two scissor doors, it might be. We are.
But this is just on a whole new level.
TVEC.
This is a performance car after all, so you'd expect it to be a lot more rough in terms of ride.
Reactions.
Yo!
Reviews.
Handmade engineering underneath this monster.
Messing around.
4 liters of fuel. Eugene, you're paying for this.
It's crazy. I'm not gonna have enough.
Like, comment, subscribe, enjoy.
Okay guys, it's my turn in the Cyberster. Or should I say, you're going to be seeing me first in the Cyberster. But I just wanted to quickly touch on how to get going in the car. Obviously it's in park right now, as you can see there. But when you actually get in the car, put the key in and put your foot on the brake, it comes up with ready. Once it's on ready, you just click up on the drive, you feel the handbrake release, let go of the park brake, and you are off. So I have to say, this car's got a lot of technology. It's got a sensor here to check your eyes, to make sure that you are paying attention to the road, because when you have 375 kilowatts of power and all-wheel drive, you need to be aware of how quick everything is, because this car is quick. But I'm here to talk about the comforts. Eugene will get to the actual dynamics of the car in a little bit, but just to touch on them, it's really good. As you can see, going through the corner, the car is compliant. And what I love about EVs, it's quiet, smooth, and calm. It's relaxing, it's elegant. You feel like you could have a glass of wine in your hand and use one finger to drive around in, and you speak like a British person straight after. And yeah, over the bumps, it handles it really well. It has regen braking, so when you let off, it does start to brake for you, especially when going uphill. You can switch it to have a single pedal use, which is really nice. The field of view is quite different to normal. It's got quite a wide windscreen, which is nice, and the windows are quite big because it's a 2-door, so you've got a lot of view here. But outside the back, you don't have much view, which is become common with sports cars. But over some bumps here, as you can see, it slows down really nicely, really compliant. It handles all these edges and derived parts of the road really, really well. And like I say, it just makes me want to use big English words that we probably don't understand and aren't using really well. But yeah, this car is wonderful. Got a lot of tech, like a lot of tech. But you'll join me in a slightly different segment for that piece.
MG, a brand known for mid-engined, rear-wheel drive, manual sports cars, aging all the way back to the 1900s. Now, some things have changed though. They've got SUVs, but more than that, they have brought back a sports car after 12 years. And it is an electric, stunning roadster. This is the MG Cyberster.
Honestly, bro, this is a beautiful looking car.
Stunning.
Stunning is the word. Elegant, very much
Beautiful in every way.
beautiful in every way.
As James and Thomas say on Throttle House, it is pretty.
It is pretty.
It is pretty. It is a turn on.
And honestly,
This car is great.
doors up.
The doors up are the biggest plus ever.
Because no other car has this.
For 1.4 million rand,
Yeah, you don't.
doors up, this much power, this much flex, it is impeccable.
Although, you know, the one downside is it is an EV.
Yes, it is an EV. There's nothing underneath here but battery components.
Yeah.
But we are to see if it does have the MG-ness inside of it. Is
I
it
think
as
it does.
sporty as it was back in the days? And I think
looking at it,
looks the part.
Looking
for
at
sure.
it, it does. Looking at it, it surely does. Especially
I mean-
with these amazing wheels over here, probably you can see on camera.
Yes, and that MG badge that's the size of a wheel on the front there, that really shows the MG nameplate on it.
And
Now,
then-
this car was designed in Great Britain by the head team of MG Design.
So it is still British.
It is still British design in every way, which is really good. Now, you have some fantastic lights on the front, really beautiful inlets. I have to say, when you look at this, especially in the red, we can put a picture up in the red.
Yeah.
It looks like an Alfa Romeo / Aston Martin Zagato sports concept.
It does, but we'll join you in a little bit.
So guys, if you are liking this video, please make sure to subscribe to our channel, like the video, comment and share to whoever you may know. Now, sorry, I just got distracted because an S60 Polestar went by in an amazing blue. But I want to say thank you to MG Rivonia for giving us such a good car for the review. And please, we are on our way to 15,000 subscribers. So let's get us to there, because when we do, we have a 1,000 horsepower supercar lined up for the channel.
So, this is a very odd car. You almost have to rewire your brain on how to drive a car, because it doesn't have any combustion components. It's just go, go, go. Now, talking about a little bit of the dynamics, it is so precise. Like, just doing that, it just goes into whichever direction you point the steering wheel in. It's really, really good. And it does this element of where it's comfortable, but then it's also really, really fast. That is really fast. That is really quick. I'm just using like 10%. Oh, just using 10%, and already it's just it's already flying. It's already flying, which is insane to think about. And to just put it lightly, oh my Jesus Christ, that is quick. That is quick. That was the first time I floored it, and Jesus Christ, did you fly? Do you fly in this car?
It's just been a while since we've lost words and had to laugh.
Yeah,
outright performance.
I'm pretty sure you saw my head just being thrown back into there. And
I'm pretty sure the camera went back as well.
And at least because of how heavy this car is, it does weigh almost 2 tons. The Brembo brakes really do grab this car. It really makes it feel like it's a lot more sporty and a lot more
Agile,
as I would put it. Oh, it's just so good. It's just so good. Driving EVs a lot of the time is stress-free. Like, you don't feel anything, you don't hear anything. It's just really calm, collective, and it's just really, really cool. Now, there is a little bit of a straight where I will do one last pull, because it's too cool. It's just way too cool. Oh, jeez, and we're 100. Yep. And it's the radar cruise control is busy.
as you can see, there's radar cruise control, and Android Auto is trying to connect.
Yeah, but we're not going to do that for now, because my gosh, does this thing fly! It flies. It really flies. Like, this thing will give a run to most supercars. Like, I'm not kidding when I say that, because when we were coming here, we were with a 911 Turbo S, and part of us were like, should we race him, because we could stay up on his backside until he just drives away. But that's really, really cool. But now, let me pass it over to Mateo.
Yeah. Now you guys can see the door closing, and to start it off on the interior, that's how you close the door. There's 2 physical buttons here, as well as a physical roof button. Buy your cup holders with exposed forged carbon fiber.
I don't think you get that on a Cayman or a Boxster.
No, you don't.
So that's really,
maybe
really
only
cool.
a Spider RS.
Yeah.
And
But
that's
like
5 million. Yeah. This is 1.4 million rand, guys.
But sitting in here, this is very much a driver's car. Everything is centered towards the driver. Even the way the center dash is here, the gauge cluster, the tiny little screen over here for your navigation, your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You still have creature comforts in here. And then looking at it's almost like a spaceship in a way.
It definitely is.
It really is.
It's
almost
very
like
much spaceship.
Like, this whole futuristic looking design is really, really cool. It makes it be unique in this segment, because no other cars have this.
It's integrated its tech very well.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this is really nice as well. So when you get into 103 seconds, you have things to hold on to, because this car will push your head back into the chair, that it molds your head into the shape over here.
Yeah.
Now, speaking about chairs though,
These are comfortable.
these are super comfortable.
These are really, really comfortable.
You have gaps here, as well as at the top here. They're really, really well plushed over here. They really hold you in. Beautiful Alcantara.
Really beautiful Alcantara. Now, we will do an overlay of this whole interior shot,
and we'll show you the
gauge cluster,
because actually a lot of the infotainment system is incorporated in the gauge cluster.
Yeah, so that's really, really cool. And then creature comforts, it's still really cool. Grab handles, obviously, and then you do have a little tiny compartment for chocolates.
There's a tiny compartment, and you have a glove box here, which has Type C, which is really good.
And also the older type A. Basically.
Yes, Type A basically.
And as you can see, the roof is down.
Yeah, roof is down. This is all suede Alcantara. This is all leather. This car is built solid.
And I do realize, like, what most journalists were talking about is that you feel like you're sitting in, not in, but you're sitting up above in this car. You're sitting on it instead of in it.
And that is because of the batteries, though.
That is because of the
I mean,
batteries,
the two batteries, and it's a twin charge, and it's all-wheel drive, and a whole bunch of other tech. It makes this car feel slightly higher up than a Cayman would, for instance.
Yeah.
And the Caymans are known to have the perfect driving position.
Yeah.
But this is built better than a lot of cars on the market right now. I will say, I don't know about the infotainment system being fully driver focused.
Yeah, that's not for you.
Like,
this is
I
for me.
cannot see the aircon screen here properly. Half of it's cut off. It does have physical buttons, however. Well, somewhat physical.
They sent it towards me.
But everything is centered there.
Yeah.
If you're a passenger, you won't even be able to tell him where to go because the navigation is on this screen here,
so
which a lot of journalists complained about.
If you do get lost, it is on you. On
Yes.
me, sorry.
It's on the driver.
It is
So
on me.
you can never have a blame as a passenger.
Yeah, obviously you do have electronic seats because again, it is a two-door roadster,
Yeah, you have a Bose sound system.
which sounds
Really good.
Sounds really, really
And the seat controls are like Mercedes and all on the door, which is really nicely done.
yeah.
I'm very happy with this interior.
I'd say out of 10, I think I'd give this like an 8.5 out of 10.
8.5 diff. 9 out of 10 for me.
8.5.
It's this, which I understand. It's going to be a weekend car. You don't need nav. Just go and drive it.
Yeah,
enjoy it.
Just drive it.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So I wish this was slightly easier to use, but the way they've done it, I can't fault them on it.
It's really cool.
Now we've come to the back end where you can see the beautiful rear end of the MG Cyberster with these wonderful British designed lights, this ginormous light bar, the Cyberstar name, and the MG badging. Now, because it is a roadster, it isn't the most practical, but you press this button underneath your rear camera and you lift the boot up and you can see it's actually not too bad. Now, if I push it all the way back there as well as your MG kit, you can see there's still decent enough storage to go to the shops and back or use this as a joyful weekend car. It's about 250 liters of capacity inside here, which is less than a Cayman. And I do have to say this is quite high up, but that's because there are batteries underneath here. But enough of the boring stuff. Let's head on to the next segment.
Now, this does have a 77 kilowatt hour battery with around 443 kilometers of range, and you can charge it from 10% to 80% in about 40 minutes. That's actually kind of quick because not many EVs can let you do that for most of the time, but it's really, really cool to see. All of the boring specs out of it. 0 to 100 times is 3.2 seconds. That is still extremely quick in today's economy. I don't care what tests you see, what videos you see, how many claim 0 to 100 times of many other cars. This is still very, very quick. And obviously you saw that in the driving bits. Now this does have about, well, this specific model has about 510 horsepower, 520, and around 715 meters of torque. So this is a real powerhouse. This thing will be dusting off many cars.
Okay, guys, I'm going to flex now and just press the button to open the door. This is the conclusion of the video, and I want to see, what do you think about this car?
I really, really like this car. It is in a very unique segment because not many cars have this sense of functionality and craziness.
It doesn't have, not many cars have the supercar sense.
No. I mean,
this price.
the attention that we were getting in this car
Yes,
is
the
crazy.
attention is insane. You would have seen while we were driving, we have probably said, I don't know how many times, how do the people that come to the car because they think it's a Lamborghini because the doors go up.
Yeah.
Or they think it's 5 million rand worth and it's only 1.4 million rand with a large warranty, and it's just amazing.
Yeah. Would you pick this over a Cayman or a Boxster?
I would pick this over the standard Boxster.
Over the standard Boxster?
Yes. Which, for your guys' reference, is similar price to a Boxster S brand new. I know there's an electric one coming. So I'd love to see what that's all about. But to be honest, I know Porsche and Porsche's pricing, that's probably going to be expensive.
Especially knowing how much GT3s are.
Yes.
It's really, really expensive.
But I do see, in conclusion, I do see how this could be the future of driving.
True, yes. That is very
From
nice.
the handling, to the build, to the looks, to the desire to want it.
It really is cool. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Just hit down there and subscribe. Thank you again to Ford Santa for giving us this amazing car.
Comment some other cars you want us to do.
Yeah, we have all of your ideas we will take into consideration. It's really, really cool. So thank you again for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye.